All right, Coach, another game, another 100-point effort, 7 players in double figures. How proud are you of the balanced attack today?
I mean, it's something that we want to be, obviously. We don't want to have that one guy that has to go for 25 or 30 and them carry all that pressure night in and night out. If we're sharing the ball, we're showing that we have a lot of people, a lot of weapons that can score. We've talked about it all year long that we do. Tonight it came together to where we have so many players in double figures, and it was certainly good to see coming from Anderson to where we only put up 72, and I think we had 2 guys in double figures to come back home. And everything worked better offensively and to get 7 in double figures.
You start off the gates 11-0 run. How much does that impact the rest of the game when you can start off like that?
Well, I think it's, the opponent comes in, they've been told and they've watched film and they kind of know what to expect. And when you deliver on that, I think it's a blow to the opponent as much as anything. I mean, obviously it gets our guys going, but then you've got a reputation of being able to score and score quickly, and you do that. I think it sends a message. You come out and you struggle. Of course, we're not concerned. If we struggle, we struggle. We know that eventually we're going to get going, typically, and that will be okay. But obviously, coming back home, getting in front of our crowd and our fans and get off to a good start was certainly a key to the game.
There have been times this season where in the fourth quarter or sometimes in the third quarter you have some lulls offensively. What do you think about the way that some of that second unit was able to produce?
Well, it was a lot better. I'm very grateful again that we're in a situation where you're coming out of halftime with a significant margin, and now we're working on as a team. Like, look, sometimes you're going to be playing with significant, big margins, and we got to play the same way. And Coker continued to score on us in the third quarter, so we continued to press, which I'm glad in a way because I know if we don't press, we're going to get back there potentially and get stagnant on certain games. But that group came in, took care of the ball a lot better, scored the ball. We didn't play certain guys in the entire fourth quarter, and so that was good to see because that's been a point of emphasis that we've talked about is that when we get in a game to where, say, our orange team is on the floor, you got to do as well in the game as you do in practice.
We talked the other day about how good Coker was at rebounding. You out-rebound him. What did you think of your effort on the glass tonight?
I mean, obviously we out-rebound on total rebounds. They had, 19 offensive, our 14 offensive. We shot a little bit better percentage-wise, but we had a situation there in the second quarter where we gave up maybe 3 or 4 there. That was probably the difference between us and them in terms of total offensive rebounding. They're averaging about 17 point something a game. They got 19, So when I look at the stats and we're trying to nitpick a negative, that's certainly a negative. And then their second chance points, they got us 21-12 was a negative. Points off turnovers, they kind of got us. But then at the end, you got a 32-point win. You score the ball very well. You got to be happy.